Hey guys, it's Mercury and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battles, and in today's video we're actually going to be using Dondozo Tatsugiri. Now, I've never used Dondozo, I've played against it a ton on the ranked ladder online, but it's clear to see that this Pokemon isn't going anywhere. It's been around since Series 1, and it's been dominating online ladder, it's been dominating Pokemon Showdown, doing really well in tournaments as well, so I thought I'd finally give it a try. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and please leave a like and subscribe as well because I will be bringing you tons more content. So, as always, I will do like a brief team breakdown, but if you want to just skip right to the battles, check out this timestamp right here. And with that being said, let's show you the team. So for starters, first thing I want to mention about this team is that it does have a lot of similarities with the team that got second place at the Portland Regionals at the start of May, although I have put Scizor onto the team as the main difference there in terms of Pokemon. Scizor I feel like is very splashable, and it's a good Pokemon in the current meta. With Clear Amulet and Terra Fire, you're really not worrying about things like Arcanine, although keep in mind you would have to commit your Terra. But that's really good because then you can protect, if they bring out Arcanine, you're not actually vulnerable to the Intimidate. And Scizor gets access to Tailwind, which a lot of people don't know, but Tailwind is really nice for supporting your team. Because there's a lot of Pokemon in the meta that are really fast right now, whether it's Booster Bundle, Booster Flutter Mane, things with Choice Scarf as well. And Tailwind doubling your entire party's speed is super nice to counter those. You can also U-turn, and you can actually U-turn into your own Glimmora, which is why Scizor Glimmora is actually not a bad lead with this team, to self-proc your Toxic Spikes and just get a layer set up if the opponent isn't targeting Glimmora with physical attacks. And speaking of Glimmora, this set is actually really tanky. It's not the strongest set because you have barely any special attack investment. It's not the fastest either, but you are able to survive a lot of hits. And then with Terra Grass, you're able to survive even more because you cover up your weaknesses to like water, so Palafin, and ground as well, so things that want to click Earthquake into you, which is perfect because it sets up a layer of Toxic Spikes. Then you also have Chi-Yu plus Iron Bundle, which is actually a really great lead. These two make a great offensive core, and they're actually both Terra to get around things like Fake Outs and Drain Punches as well, which can often either threaten a one-hit KO or flinch them, which you never want to have happen. There's a lot of Pokemon on this team that have Protect, and I really like Protect because it allows you to scout for moves, although it is fairly passive, so you gotta be careful with that. But the bundle is really nice here because it's just a standard set, but the EV spread makes it so that it's able to survive a lot of attacks because, believe it or not, Bundle is fairly bulky. It's not the frailest Pokemon out there except for its special defense, but you do have some EVs invested into special defense and HP to be able to survive certain hits, like even a Heat Wave from Chi-Yu, I believe, you would be able to survive. Then you have Dondozo Tatsugiri, of course, which are the stars of this team. Now, everyone knows what Dondozo Tatsugiri do, but this one is actually a Grass Terra set on the Dondozo with leftovers. Now, this is a great counter into things like Amogus and Palafin, which I personally don't like going up against. You see them a lot on balanced teams, but with Grass Terra, you don't have to worry about being put to sleep or being put in low HP by something like Terra Water Wave Crash. I don't think it would do too much, especially with defense boost with Tatsugiri. And then one last thing that I'll mention from Tatsugiri is that it is a pretty standard Choice Scarf set with Terra Steel, which is nice because it patches up your weaknesses to Fairy and to Dragon type moves. But I actually put Hydro Pump as the last move here because I feel like Sleep Talk, they don't always have a chance to put your Tatsugiri to sleep, so it's just nice to have that additional coverage. Although, keep in mind, Hydro Pump can miss, as we've all seen and probably experienced as well. But yeah, that's overall what the team is like. And then I do have a quick question of the day, as always. Given that today's video is going to be on Dondozo, I just want to hear your thoughts on Dondozo, your opinions. Now, my personal opinion is it's very strong, and it's always going to be strong, although I will say that it has declined in usage a lot, especially with Pokemon that have Haze, like Palafin and Chi and Pao, just becoming more and more prevalent in the current meta, and a lot of things get access to Haze, like even Murkrow, which is making a big comeback. So, like I was saying, I think it's very strong, but going down in usage. Although it'll never go away, just like Annihilate, really. Very strong Pokemon. So yeah, with that being said, let's just hop right into the battles. This is the Earthworm team with probably Bulldoze and like Earthquake on Tinglu, so I'm not sure if it's Choice Banded, it might be. But regardless, he has Tinglu, Earthworm, Amoonguss, Gyarados, Flutter Mane, and Iron Hands. So, alright, I'm thinking, do we want Scizor in this one? Scizor realistically does well into some of his team, except for it doesn't do anything into like Earthworm or Tinglu for that matter, or Gyarados. Maybe we don't bring Scizor in this one. Glimmora could be nice right off the bat. Although, if we bring Glimmora, we're going to have to Terra. Also, with Earthworm passing substitutes, yeah, it's risky. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually going to lead the Chi-Yu and the Iron Bundle And then I'm thinking, would their Amoonguss have Clear Smog? If it does, we're in a bad spot. If it doesn't, then we're probably fine. But you know what? With their Amoonguss, with them having an Amoonguss on their side, the Toxic Spikes wouldn't be very useful here. Also, Glamora just not very useful in general. So I feel like Sizzle and Glamora I'm going to leave behind. And then I will go with the Dondozo Tatsugiri in the back. This way we put on immediate pressure, immediate offensive pressure. We have Dondozo in the back. Hopefully they don't have Clear Smog on the Amoonguss, but let's see. Maybe they do. And I'm pretty sure our Iron Bundle is actually Ghost Terra, so if they, or both of our Pokemon are Ghost Terra that we led with. So if he tries to go for a Fake Out with Iron Hands, I can potentially Ghost Terra, although I could also double Protect turn 1. We'll see. So it's going to be Flutter Mane, Iron Hands, okay. Fair enough. So, I don't know, if he's Substitute, that would be pretty bad. Swords Dance would also be a really, really bold prediction on the Iron Hands' part, but let's go for Protect, and then should we double Protect? I think it's relatively safe. I just want to see what he goes for. If he switches, that's fine, although I think he has a decent lead into what I have anyway. Oh, and he just uses his Terra turn 1, this is fine. Terra Flutter Mane? Terra Fairy? Yep, makes sense, makes sense. So knowing that, he's probably just going to be clicking Dazzling Gleam here. And then we'll be taking damage. But it's nice that we got him to use his Terra turn 1. Okay, Gleam. Fair enough. And he just went for Thunder Punch onto the Chi-Yu. Interesting play. We don't want to lose Chi-Yu though. So I'm thinking we switch it out this turn into Dondozo probably. It's a tricky spot to be in. They have a very, very strong offensive core. But we know we're going to be slower than the Flutter Mane, unless we Icy Wind. Or with the Chi-Yu, I mean. Yeah, I think we do have to swap into... actually, no, we're gonna Heat Wave plus Icy Wind. See if something protects. I'm not gonna use my Terra because I'd be okay with one of my Pokemon going down. Hopefully not both. And the Flutter Mane actually is going to protect, okay. So what does Iron Hands do? I guess we could have clicked Overheat, reading into a Protect. But, yeah, the speed drop on Iron Hand's not really going to matter, because he's already the slowest Pokemon on the field. As long as you don't miss Heat Wave, that's fine, but I'm thinking one of our Pokemon goes down this turn. That did so much damage, though. I mean, we are Life Orb. And Drain Punch going to heal him pretty much all the way back up. Okay. I'm okay if Bundle goes down, though. Or let me think about this. If we went for Protect with Chi-Yu, and then just an Icy Wind, because I don't want Chi-Yu going down here. Protect the Scout if he has Protect on Iron Hands, which he might. And I'm okay with Bundle going down. I think Icy Wind is more important to get the speed drop. Oh, but he actually is going to swap the Flutter Mane. That's fine. And then he goes into Gyarados. Okay. Interesting play. And we still have our Terra in the back. I definitely want to be more conscious of when I'm using my Terra, because it's not good to burn at turn 1, unless you like really, really need to. But Iron Hands actually dodges, that's kind of funny. So the 5% miss, super unfortunate, but... Drain Punch comes out into the Chi-Yu. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So now I think we're in a fairly safe spot to just go for the overheat and then try to go for the freeze dry on the Gyarados. I don't think Gyarados gets fake out, right? So we should be relatively safe here. Okay, he's gonna detect. And he hasn't been attacking Bundle much, aside from once. Freeze Dry gonna come out and just get the Gyarados out of the way, so that's actually perfect. It's interesting because we both actually led really, really strong offensive Pokemon just right off the bat. And it's not working out as well for him as it is for me. This also makes me think he's just choice specs with the Flutter Mane because he swapped out, probably just wanting to do... probably just wanting to reset his move. I think an Overheat is fine here though, and then Icy Wind, just so that we can get off the attack, hopefully with Chi-Yu. So we do connect on both Pokemon. Flutter Mane gonna take the speed drop. He won't be able to switch out if we get the KO on Iron Hands here, which we should. Maybe he just goes for Dazzling Gleam, which I'd be okay with. That was a crit, but it didn't matter, given how much the Heat Wave did. And Iron Hand's gonna faint there, perfect. So now that he's down to his last two Pokemon, I'm actually not sure what his last Pokemon is, but maybe it's just Dazzling Gleam again? Okay. So this should just pick up the double KO. Oh, Chi-Yu actually survives. Interesting. You know what, though? This gives us the perfect opportunity to bring in Dondozo now. Oh, he's Life Orb, okay. So this gives us the perfect opportunity to bring Dondozo out here, swap out the Chi-Yu to reset the special attack drop. And he's a Moongus, okay. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, what I was going to say is we swap out the Chi-Yu right now into Tatsugiri, and then with Dondozo we could protect. I just don't want him getting off a Pollen Puff. So we're actually going to straight up just go for... Actually no, we will protect. Yeah, let me just make sure I got this right. So we're going to be swapping out to Tatsugiri, and then we are going to protect Dondozo. To see what he goes for. Maybe he goes for a Rage Powder or something. Alright, here we go. Dondozo mode is coming out. It is coming out. So Tatsugiri gonna hop in Dondozo's mouth. Sweet. Like I said, I've never used this combination before. I really like Dondozo, but I hate facing it. So we're gonna get the stat boost here. Amoonguss might have Rage Powdered. If he Pollen Puff, that's honestly okay. We do have access to Earthquake and Grass Terra. We go for Protect to bait out if he wants to Spore. He just protects, okay. So yeah, it looks like he did just go for Spore there. And now we're actually going to be able to Grass Terra. Grass Terra and then go for a Wave Crash. Yeah, because Grass Terra also means that we're not affected by Rage Powder. Since we're now a Grass type, Grass types, if you guys don't know, are not affected by Spore or like Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, Rage Powder as well. Any of those powder moves just completely don't do anything to Grass types. That's why Grass is such a great Terra. Now that Flutter Mane protected, we're going to be able to get a Wave Crash off. And then all he's left with is a Moongus, and he can't use his Terra anymore. So, yeah. Flutter Mane does go for the double protect, but he doesn't get it. And I think this means that we're going to be knocking him out. He didn't even bother going for Rage Powder, I guess. He just wanted a Spore. And yeah, this should pretty much tie up the game for us. I mean, Amoonguss is a very, very defensive Pokemon, which is why I feel like I'm not seeing it as on too many teams in general now. Like, yeah, in this position, it can't really do much other than just go for, like, Spore, Pollen Puff. He might have Clear Smog, but if he does, like, it'll kind of extend the game a little bit, but we definitely just want to hit him hard now, so which one would actually do more? Earthquake would do 100, Wave Crash would do... I think it would do 90. Yeah, it would do 90, so we're going to go for single target Earthquake. Yeah, and our opponent just forfeits, recognizing that he has no way out of that, so that just goes to show the power of Dondozo. I mean, we only had him in for one turn, but it was a crucial, crucial turn. Once we were able to get rid of, you know, his Iron Hands and his Gyarados, that Well, Gyarados is not a big threat for Dondozo, but Iron Hands definitely can be. Yeah, then once we were able to get rid of those threats, we were just able to sweep with Dondozo, and yeah, super solid first game. The Flutter Mane going down was very crucial, and us both leading very offensive cores definitely mattered. And then in the back I had my Chi-Yu as well, so yeah, really great first game. I'm super happy with how that went. Next opponent, ooh, they're actually using a Azumarill. Sweet, I really like Azumarill. I think it's a great Pokemon in the current meta. Kind of underrated, but I mean, let's see, he's got the Chi-Yu, Flutter Mane, Amoonguss, he's got Great Tusk, and then Murkrow as well, okay. So, I gotta think about how good Dondozo mode is here. I think it should be fine. I mean, it does counter a decent amount. The only thing is, if I went Grass Terra, then that would be bad against the Chi-Yu. Scizor also not great into what my opponent has either, so we're going to be leaving Scizor behind in this one. Although I like it a lot. Glamora also maybe not great because he has a Moongus. Yeah, let's leave that behind. So now, do we lead Bundle Chi-Yu? Let's do this, and then we're going to bring the others in the back. Yeah. He could straight up lead something like Murkrow plus the Great Tusk as well, which if you've seen my recent YouTube video, it's honestly a great pair because you can set up Tailwind, you can set up Sunny Day, and yeah, you can get a lot of things going with that combo. But let's see, he might not lead it. Instead, he's going to actually go Amoonguss and Chi-Yu. Huh. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. We're not really sitting in the worst spot here. I think we double protect right off the bat. This could only backfire if he's nasty plot on the Chi-Yu, which he definitely could be. But we have ways around that. Okay. Yeah, so let's actually double protect. If he's nasty plot on the Chi-Yu, then I'm probably gonna end up just going for the switch into Tatsugiri, and then I don't know, Grass Terra though, he wouldn't be putting me to sleep, but he would be doing extra damage with Chi-Yu. He does just swap, so I'm okay with this. Let's see. Okay, Murkrow gonna be the choice from him. And then we double protect here, and he's probably going to go for, I'm guessing, a Spore. Let's see who he was targeting, though. Probably Bundle? He was targeting Bundle, okay. If that's the case, I'm thinking he might even just go for, I wish I had safety goggles on Bundle, but I don't. I'm thinking he might just go for Tailwind and protect on Amoonguss, so we're going to try and risk it here. But then we don't have a great switch. So if we switch there... And then we switch into Chi-Yu. But our Chi-Yu being put to sleep would be pretty bad. Let's swap in the Chi-Yu anyway. We can save Dondozo for later. So yeah, Chi-Yu gonna come in. Let's see if he goes for Spore. I don't think Murkrow will protect here. Yeah, he did just Tailwind, and no protect on the Murkrow. Maybe he just puts Bundle to sleep, which is okay. Murkrow is... Wait a second, he's Focus Sash? I've never seen that. Kinda okay with that, though. But he did just end up putting our Chi-Yu to sleep. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm thinking, do we want to actually... Because he's gonna probably... He might swap the Murkrow. Let's see, though. If we Freeze Dry the Amoonguss... Or we could make a read and Hydro Pump the Murkrow, because that covers the swap.
But he might just try and put us to sleep, so let's cover for that. And then let's just go for, I guess, Heat Wave or whatever. He does swap Murkrow. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking to make this read and just go for, like, the Hydro Pump onto that slot, which would have been really good. But then our bundle probably would have been put to sleep as well. So we're going to Freeze Dry the Amoonguss. It's going to do about half. Chi-Yu stays asleep. Okay. And then he Spores our bundle. So now bundle is in a really, really bad spot, but a double swap will be okay here too. Oh, and he's leftovers. You never see that on the Amoonguss, really. So I think we go for Dondozo here and just try and wake up with the Chi-Yu. Go for, like, Overheat. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so Dondozo gonna come out, and then what's he really doing here? I mean, his Murkrow's alive, or not fainted, I mean, in the back. He is Nasty Plot, okay. So this is good to keep in mind. Chi-Yu stays asleep. Oh, this is bad. And he just Pollen Puffed into this slot. Okay. Good thing we're unaware, though. A lot of Dondozo just run Oblivious, and I don't like that because, well, I mean, for obvious reasons, like, you don't block any kind of stat drops there. Although, getting rid of this Amoonguss would be super nice. Let's see, though. If we Protect here... No, maybe we just go for Wave Crash. Do we want to save our Terra? No, I think we don't. We're going to Wave Crash here. And then swap out into Tatsugiri to get the boost. So let's get this boost going. Chi-Yu, the special attack is going to be ignored for now, but if Dondozo goes down, then we're in a really, really bad spot. So we're going to get the Omni boost, the double Omni boost onto our Dondozo. So this is good. Hopefully we're able to just get the Wave Crash off. So all our stats are going to go up. And then we use our Terra. Oh, sorry, no, he uses his Terra. Interesting. Is he Terra Water? He could be Terra Water. Yeah, he is Terra Water. Okay, good. Good play, good play. Okay, so Terra Water means he's probably just going to be using... He could have gone for Heat Wave, maybe? I just didn't want to take a Spore with Dondozo. I guess we could have Protected too, but that's fine. He just Nasty Plots again. So super okay with me. Because us being unaware means that, like, we're going to be doing good damage here into Chi-Yu, despite the resistant... Never mind, apparently we just... Oh, okay, because we got a crit. Wow, that's a big critical hit. You know what? I always complain about having bad luck, but in this case, man, that was really good luck. And now a Spore is going to come out, and it's going to do nothing. This is perfect. Oh, wow. Super unfortunate critical hit. Although I think we would have been fine. We would have taken a lot of damage on Dondozo. But regardless, like, yeah. We would have been able to, like, do decent damage the next turn as well. It probably would have just been a 2-hit KO. And having Unaware is really helpful. So now if he brings Murkrow out, I'm debating just going for, like, Earthquake or something. Because Amoonguss might actually swap in this scenario. Like, think about, if he brings in Murkrow now, that's probably going to be an Amoonguss switch in. Or switch out, sorry. So then he gets the Regenerator. Probably going to try for one final Tailwind. Which is fine. It depends on who his last Pokemon is. So Murkrow comes in, okay. So this makes me think his last Pokemon might actually be the Azumarill. I don't know, I kind of just want to pressure that slot, but I also kind of just want to go for Wave Crash. I don't really feel like protecting here. Scary thing is I have two sleeping Pokemon in the back. Chi-Yu should be waking up, though, like, anytime soon. Is Earthquake more helpful here? And he still hasn't Terra'd. Yeah, let's go for Earthquake. This might seem non-intuitive, but it kind of just covers for a switch. It is just the Flutter Mane, so this is fine. Ah, he went for Haze. Good play, good play. I forgot that Murkrow commonly runs Haze. But now it's really not a threat. Like, I think I should be able to go for the Wave Crash here. If he Substitute, though, that would, like, that kind of prediction would be the thing that would lose us the game. So I think we're going to have to go for a Wave Crash here into the Flutter Mane. Yes, I understand I have 60 seconds to make a move. Okay, so he does get the KO. Murkrow with Acrobatics? What kind of set is this? But yeah, our Dondozo does faint, unfortunately. Now I'm just trying to think. I think we bring in the... Well, obviously Tatsugiri is here. I think we bring in Chi-Yu. It's too bad that we've used our Terra, though. So is he. Wait, he did use his Terra, right? Yeah, it was Terra on the Chi-Yu. Okay, so nothing crazy coming out, probably, from the opponent. I think we go for Heat Wave, and then probably... I think Icy Wind would make a lot of sense here, because we'd be able to pick up a double KO. Sunny Day. Okay. Ooh, this is bad, though. Is he Speed? Special attack, okay. So now the Icy Wind comes out, drops their Speed, KOs the Murkrow, and then we should be faster, actually, if we wake up here, hopefully. Please wake up. Because if we don't wake up, and then he gets the KO onto our... Oh, we don't wake up. That's like 3 turns of sleep. Super, super unfortunate. Dazzling Gleam gonna come out, and this should KO Tatsugiri, but not Chi-Yu. Okay. Okay, now we have a Sleeping Bundle in the back. So super unfortunate here. I think we go for Heat Wave, and then we go for Freeze Dry? Right? That should be the play, right? Yeah, Heat Wave, hopefully don't miss on the Flutter. And then we go for Freeze Dry. Because Freeze Dry is 100% accurate. Oh my god, Bundle stays asleep! Bundle, please! Chi-Yu's gonna wake up. Please don't miss the Flutter. Okay, we didn't. Very nice. And we pick up the KO on the Amoonguss. Perfect, so... Ooh, very, very scary endgame there, but I think we played it well. I guess I could have protected the Dondozo on that one turn. I was just super, super scared of Substitute coming out from Flutter Mane, like a potential Substitute coming out. But yeah, we were able to pick up the KO there, and him using Sunny Day didn't really do much. I think he was trying to get a big, like, one-hit KO on both my Pokemon with the Flutter Mane, going for the Dazzling Gleam, but with spread moves, their power is reduced, I believe, by 25%. So Dazzling Gleam normally it would do, if it were single target, it would do I think like 80 as its base power, but it definitely gets reduced when it's targeting 2 Pokemon. So super, super solid mid-game there as well. Definitely a little tricky with the Amoonguss putting us to sleep, or a lot of our Pokemon to sleep. And yeah, I guess it wouldn't have been as close if Chi-Yu had woken up sooner, but our opponent kind of helped us out there with the Sunny Day in the end. So yeah, I'm pretty thankful for that, but overall, a really, really good match. Wow, you actually see a Skeledirge. You don't often see Skeledirge because that was super popular in Series 1, but I feel like its usage has gone down a lot over the past couple months. But regardless, we've got Skeledirge, we've got Iron Valiant, Grimmsnarl, 2 Dragon types in the Garchomp and the Hydreigon, and then you've got Rotom Wash. So a fellow Rotom Wash lover. I love Rotom Wash. It's such a cool Pokemon. I think Dondozo is going to be pretty strong here, though, regardless. Let's see. What if we lead Bundle Dondozo? I'm thinking. Or, you know what? Glamora is pretty good here, too. Glamora Scizor. Or maybe not. Let me think about this one. Glamora Scizor would be good. I just don't know what kind of set the Iron Valiant is going to be running, because I know they can do either special or physical. But Dondozo just seems really strong here, because I don't think they have Haze or anything. I still think I should lead Bundle Dondozo, then have Tatsugiri in the back for the Dondozo mode, and then... who should our last Pokemon be? I don't think Chi-Yu is going to be too helpful. But let's bring it anyway. I was going to say I like Glamora in this matchup, I'm not certain I have a great way to get our Toxic Spikes up. Plus he has Garchomp, which I think he will bring. But yeah. The reason I like leading Iron Bundle and Dondozo is because you can potentially go for like Double Protect or something, and then that's a great way to scout for Terras, that's a great way to scout for whatever you think they're going to do. And yeah. We do see the Rotom Wash lead. That's a little bit scary. Grimmsnarl can also run Fake Out plus Screen, so I'm thinking he might even fake me out here. I think if we protect the bundle and then swap into Chi-Yu, that could be good. Or no, let's actually just double protect. Yeah. He might set up screens, but I think he's probably going to be going for Fake Out on turn 1. Screens is fine. I don't have a great way to break through them. I'm just gonna have to try and stall them out. But Light Screen does come out. Okay, so I was super scared of a potential. He went for Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I was really scared of a potential like Fake Out plus Thunderbolt to just take out Iron Bundle immediately. But if that's the case, I'm gonna go for Freeze Dry. And then should I just swap into? I think the Chi-Yu play is fine here. I'm really going to have to position around this Rotom. I didn't expect it to be such a problem for this team, but yeah, we're going to put in Chi-Yu here because I want to potentially soak up a Will-O-Wisp, and then hopefully try and just do a decent amount of damage with a Freeze Dry. But he does paralyze my bundle. Okay. Wait, so we're still faster than Rotom, even paralyzed? That is super funny. Okay. He does get the KO. If we bring in Dondozo... yeah, let's bring in Dondozo. It might be time. Time to do the big damage. Okay, so this makes me think he's probably not going to try and Thunder Wave Dondozo here. So I'm going to try and honestly just protect. And then go for an Overheat. No, sorry, not an Overheat. It's a tricky spot though. If he burns Dondozo, that's super bad. Yeah, wow, this is a very tricky team from the opponent. I gotta think here. We protect, and then we go for a Dark Pulse. He might have just Thunder Waved the Chi-Yu, but he went for Reflect. That's honestly ideal, because I'm not really looking to deal physical damage right now, I'm just looking to KO this Rotom. And we do, so very nice. And Will-O-Wisp is out of the question now, so that's good. And we both still have our Terra. I don't know, I feel like Iron Bundle was still pretty important to take out the Rotom. It's just funny that we're so fast with Iron Bundle that even paralyzed we still outspeed it, which is crazy. So he's actually going to be bringing in the Skeledirge, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. What does he want to do? I think we could Earthquake, and then protect the Chi-Yu. Because last turn we went for Dark Pulse, right? potentially bait out a Terra, and that way we can also just try and deal some damage to this Skeledirge. See if he'll Thunder Wave. Oh, he did Will-O-Wisp. Wow, okay, good play. That's interesting. I didn't expect Skeledirge to get Will-O-Wisp. So our Earthquake's going to be doing, like, nothing here. Unfortunately. Nice part is going into Tatsugiri will mean that... wow, that did nothing. That it essentially negates the Will-O-Wisp. Or at least the burn damage. Sorry, not the burn damage. The attack drop from being burned. Yeah, so now this turn I think we go for Wave Crash into the Tatsugiri switch. Try and conserve our Chi-Yu for the back, because Dark Pulse will not be KOing Skeledirge. Maybe my opponent knows this and they might not attack into the Chi-Yu slot. But let's see. So Tatsugiri comes out. Any attacks into that slot will obviously not get redirected into the Dondozo, which is really, really nice. It's a very, very unique mechanic here. I don't think we've really seen anything like this in Pokemon. Commander, I mean. But I really like it. I don't like playing against it, but I like using it. He swaps Skeledirge, okay. Into Hydreigon. Okay, fair enough, so that's his last Pokemon. Wave Crash gonna come out, gonna do probably very little damage still. But I'm okay with this. And yeah, he did go for Spirit Break. The worst part would be if he were the Scope Lens plus Focus energy set, because I don't see a wave coming back from that. But if that's the case, I think we just attack into the Grimmsnarl here. We don't want to protect just in case. He does Terra, okay. So Terra, what on Hydreigon? Terra... no, it wouldn't be Terra Fire, would it? Ooh, Terra Electric, this is bad. I did not expect this, because now he's going to be Terra Blast. I mean, we're not in the worst spot. I just definitely think we're still fighting an uphill battle right now, but yeah, wow. Terra Blast Electric on Hydreigon is super interesting. Like, it won't KO, of course. Okay, but now we just gotta look at how many turns he has left on his screens. And try and time taking out Grimmsnarl with the screens. Let's see. Okay, but it's probably Light Clay, so realistically 4 turns left on the Reflect. And then on Light Screen, that'll be 6 turns. Do we commit our Terra, though? Yeah, because I don't really think we need it on anything else. Or actually, I mean, we're still faster than Hydreigon. I think maybe a Protect is fine here. We'll also see if he switches. I just have to really think about this because Burn is doing the same amount as Leftovers. We're faster than Hydreigon. And he's probably just double attacking anyway, so just trying to stall out a turn of his screens. It would really suck if he's not Light Clay, but I think he is Light Clay. So yeah, we're gonna get Leftovers healing, and then the burn damage will take us right back down. I feel like we should take out the Grimmsnarl now, though. I'd be okay with Dondozo going down. Yeah, let's try and get a Wave Crash off. KO him. Hopefully it does KO. I think it will. It does. So now we probably go down to the combination of Terra Blast plus the Recoil. The move time being on the screen is really annoying, and I hope they fix this bug soon. So yeah, he's going to take out Dondozo here, but then we have Scarf Tatsugiri, which is super important. And Light Screen wears off. Nice, okay. So we bring in the Chi-Yu. Now we just gotta think. We're not gonna Terra the Chi-Yu. We could Heat Wave though. I'm not sure if he's Assault Vest or not. And who's really the bigger threat here? If we maybe doubled the Skeletor's, that'd be fine. And then we Terra the Tatsugiri. And then just go for Draco Meteor. The bad thing is I am locking myself into Draco Meteor because I'm Choice Scarf in this endgame. But I just really don't want to miss a Hydro Pump. The more accuracy, the better, because I've been known to have some pretty bad luck here. So yeah. Steel Terra is nice except for when the Skeledirge is going to be attacking. Okay, so it's not Assault Vest. And then we Dark Pulse here. KO the Skeledirge. And yeah, now I think whatever he goes for, we have a chance to survive, unless he hits Chi-Yu here. I think he did just go for Dragon Pulse there. Yeah, so we should actually just be winning this game. Definitely a scary endgame, but yeah, now we can just go for Dark Pulse because it's 100% accurate, and we will win this one. And we're locked in the Draco Meteor. But yeah, Steel Terra is really nice on Tatsugiri because you can use it in niche scenarios like this, where you're just like, yeah, I don't really want to take too much damage, especially when they can go for something like Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse in this scenario. But yeah, we're gonna pick up the win there with Dondozo, and I was super surprised because like 2 of his Pokemon had Will-O-Wisp, or I think Rotom had it, Rotom-Wash. So definitely scary to get burned with Dondozo. That's why some players just run Water Veil, but no, as you guys probably saw in that previous match where I faced the Chi-Yu, I was like, I need Unaware, otherwise I lose. Because my Pokemon were being put to sleep, Chi-Yu was boosting up with Nasty Plot. Very scary scenario. And yeah, but back to this game, I think we played relatively well, and it just goes to show that sometimes if you save your Terra until the very end, it can really benefit you. Because I surprised them there, I took like no damage from Dragon Pulse, and yeah,